Okay, so I got this portable closet organizer. We live in an older house, and it's so old. It was completely remodeled, but it's so old it was built without closets. That looks like a closet over there, but I assure you it is not. When you open the door, you can go in maybe 2 inches. So even if you put clothes in there, the door won't even close. That's how tiny that thing is. Aside from that, so we got the closet organizer. We had one of those little bars that we got from Walmart, and that thing ended up tipping over. Wheel busted on it, and we've had it propped up with books and everything else. So finally got this to try it out. And I will say, yes, it's not made out of a lot, and it does state on the website that this is it's only supposed to hold 33 pounds of clothing per rack, okay? And the shelves can only hold up to 11 pounds. So, with that being said, I noticed a lot of reviews, or not a lot, but a few reviews saying that it fell over as soon as they put clothes on it. Well, here's the thing. There's a reason why they include something in that package. Well, you can't see because I've got it so tight. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. So, you can somewhat see it. Anyways, you'll see these little pieces with zip ties that will be included in the manual. Oh, sorry, I got hangers falling. In your manual, and they will be included with the organizer. That is, once you get it installed, put your cover on. It tells you to take a piece of scissors, cut a tiny little hole in the back of it, and then you are supposed to but screw this little plastic piece to your wall. Then wrap this little zip tie around it. Feed the zip tie through the hole you cut, and then wrap it around that bar, as you can see. So zip tie it around that bar. You do that on the far end, do it at the upper part, and then do it at the other end on the upper part. This keeps it from falling forward when you've got all this weight on it. If you do that, you can see how much I've got on this, okay? And these are all my husband's clothes, plus a bunch of puffy jackets. We have motorcycle attire on there, which is very, very heavy. I've got my wedding dress hanging here. Now, I don't want to jinx myself, but as you can see, that bad boy ain't budging. It's not leaning. It's not budging. That's because of those back brackets. That right there is what's saving this and gives you more leeway with more weight. Now, I mean, don't go overboard with it, because even if it doesn't fall over, your bars aren't made of much. They hang on with those little clips. I'm sure it can bend and break the bars if you go overboard with it. So don't try to get away with too much, because then you might end up just busting the bars, and then you can't fix that. So yeah, but anyways, really love this. For what they're asking, it's really cheap, I think. Love the little cover. I've got them rolled up. The fabric has little Velcro pieces to where you can hold it in place. One of mine, they accidentally stitched it to this part, so I had to rip that off. So I had like half a strap. We figured out what they did, and I cut the little pieces where they accidentally sewed it, stitched it to it, and then it was good to go. But if you don't like it open, you just let them down. They zip right down, and hey, and then it's more closed off, looks neater, and it's not wide open for the world to see. Especially if you got people coming over. I'll be closing mine when we got people coming over. But until then, I'm just going to leave it open, because my husband doesn't want to have to open it every time he goes to get a shirt out, and I don't blame him. So yeah, but great deal. Decent quality for what all we got on it. It's pretty good quality, especially for, I think it was priced for $46. The length, this is the 77.6 inch. My dresser used to be on that wall. I had to move it. As you can see, that's how much space it takes up in my bedroom. So we had to completely rearrange our bedroom to be able to get this bad boy in. But it was worth it to be able to have our clothes hanging more organized and not on a rack that was literally leaning so bad that it was leaning into his dresser. And we were literally having to check on it almost daily to make sure it didn't fall over. So yeah, if you're thinking about this one, highly recommend it. Like I said, it's not some high dollar, high quality organizer. That's obvious for $45. But like I said, if you follow the instructions, put it together properly, and use the back wall brackets like it tells you to with the zip ties, you should be good to go, and it shouldn't fall over.